welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a special spirit reading. So this is going to be called the Flower Energy Healing Spirit Reading and Messages. So it's Flower Energy Healing Spirit Reading and Messages. So I love when I do readings like this. I had no desire or really thinking about doing a reading like this. Last night I couldn't go to sleep for the life of me. It was literally 3 o'clock in the morning. It was the same day that I did a close-up review of all the flower decks, the nature decks. And I had a gnawing feeling of doing a reading with the flower decks. And then all of a sudden it came like a recipe. I wrote it down. I could tell you, no exaggeration, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. At 3:11, I emailed myself, Flower Energy, Healing, Spirit Reading, and Messages. What we're going to do, it was literally a recipe of using 4 decks. First, we're going to start, this is the recipe. We're tapping into literally the flower energy, and we're going to get direct spirit messages tapping into flower energy. Then we're going to tap into getting flower therapy, and then we're going to add a touch of magical herbs, and we're going to end with alchemy. How beautiful is that? So when I was given like the recipe, so to speak, of what decks to use in what order and for what purpose, I quickly wrote it down like a recipe. So I'm sharing that with you because those are often the best readings, because I feel like its spirit is guiding us to a decks for messages. Again, this is for any time you find it. I don't advertise my channel on purpose. I'm only on YouTube. I trust spirit, brings you to the video or the channel when there's messages for you. That's just how I work. So you see I'm only here. I throw on the messages and that's it, just on YouTube. And so when I get things like this, I feel like there's messages for those who they know are going to find the video or something like that. I just find these extra special. I'm even excited for what is going to come out. And I'm also sharing that with you because if you ever feel nudged to use decks, or you have a gnawing feeling like a deck has messages for you, or you feel guided to use your decks or several of your decks all at once, like definitely go with that, because I feel like spirit is putting that in your head and heart to then the next day or when you can work with those decks and receive those messages. So I adore when I get these messages this way. So following the recipe, we're going to start tapping into flower energy for the direct spirit messages, get some flower therapy, then add a touch of magical herbs, and end with alchemy. So this literally is flower energy, healing spirit, reading and messages. So let's get right into it. So we're going to tap into the flower energy. So let's tap into the flower energy and get direct spirit messages for our spirit. Tapping into these beautiful flowers and what spirit messages they may have for us at this time. So let's tap in, like clear out our minds and hearts and open up to the flowers and nature and see what are the messages and what we can learn from the flower energy. What are the spirit messages for us for the flower energy? Tapping into flower energy. Let's see. I love this deck so much. Okay, let's see. What are the flower energy? Tapping into the flower energy. For all who may find this video, one more shuffle. Tapping into flower energy. Okay, here we go. Let's get the messages from the flowers. Flower energy, working with us. Help our energy to uplift and free our spirit with flower energy. What are the messages for us? Why did you guide me to these decks? What messages want to come forth for all who may find it? This is flower energy, healing spirit, tapping into the flowers for healing spirit. Well, they're going to get really specific. I can tell you that right now. Ooh, there's one. Oh my gosh, that is so in line with the messages. I'll show you the card in a second. Actually, maybe I should. Oh gosh, I'm getting really specific. So far we have 2. Hold on. We have, oh, how beautiful is this? How beautiful. This is the card that in the close-up review, we got that message as well. I remember this flower. Wow. Okay, just let yourself, I just want to find one more card and we'll keep pulling cards, but I can't even believe when I did the close-up review of this deck, that card wanted to be seen at the time, and it was right in line with all the spirit messages for this time about cleansing and balancing. So already I know that card very well. It just came out before. It's very in line. Okay, so let's start right away. How beautiful this is. Okay, so for the first card, we have this flower for the flower energy. And the message is Labrador tea. And the keywords are balance, centering, harmony, perspective, recovery, stability, and unity. And that is what they want to bring forth at this time. The affirmation is I am fully present in my body in this moment. I welcome true balance into all areas of my life. And that's what we're all divinely doing right now, to be fully present and welcome in true balance into all areas of our life. It's all about balancing, centering, harmony, perspective, recovery, stability, unity. I mean, these are the key words of this time right now that we're all going through. So this is all about balance. Balance, balance, balance into all areas. Then we have this flower energy that wants to give us a message. How beautiful. Almost looks like a figure in leaves. We have mountain wormwood, and the keywords is contentment, forgiveness, freedom, peace, resolution, and surrender are the keywords. And the affirmation is I release all that is unforgiven in my past. I live freely in the moment. And this is so in line, and that's what's helping with the balancing is this forgiveness, seeking peace no matter what's going on outside, resolution, surrendering, releasing all that's unforgiven in my past to live freely in this moment. Beautiful. And the last one here for flower energy, and we have Grove Sandwort, and the keywords is bonding, connection, mother, newborn, nourishment, nurturing. And the affirmations is my energetic bond with the earth is clear and strong. All the nourishment and support I need is here and now. And that is what is happening. So we're moving on to more balance, forgiveness, and freedom, and this connection, this pure connection back with earth, an energetic bond with clear and pure. They kept on saying this is such a divine clear out that's happening right now at the end of 2020, of all the, and the rebalancing and clearing out to be reconnected, live more freely in the moment, to release yourself, forgive yourself of all you've absorbed, clear out your energy, and then have a clear, pure bond again with the earth. This is all about bonding, connection, nourishment, being nurturing to yourself and others at this time. Let's see if there are any more flower energy that wants to come through at this time for us as we do that. This balancing, this clearing, this reconnection with the earth and being more nurturing and nourishing. It's definitely a pure, clear energy clearing out that's going on. The last one here. Oh, I think this was the first card here. And it is Jacob's Ladder. Keywords: acceptance, discipline, inspiration, intention, openness, and trust. And the affirmations are my mind and emotions are aligned with the creative impulses of spirit. I open to receive what is available in each moment. This is being open with the creative impulses of spirit. I can't even, I go back to how I started this video, just confiding with you that I got just the inspiration of doing this reading at 3:11 in the morning, following that creative impulse. You could find that in your day-to-day life, that you're just accepting and trusting and being open. You're more divinely connected. You're working with more creative impulses. Your mind and emotions are aligned because we balance, we're clearing, we're letting go, and we're nourishing ourselves and reconnecting. And it's our mind and emotions are realigning, I want to say. And so then we're going to go forward in 2021 with more openness, more inspiration to nurture what we're going forward with. Jacob's Ladder reminds me of what we're climbing up and out, right? So this is all about, again, recurring messages of clearing out and letting go and realigning yourself and being pure in your intentions and following through on your creativity. So let's go forward now with literally getting some flower therapy. Let's get some flower therapy. Very direct messages for healing our spirit through flowers. Some flower healing as we go forward. We're rebalancing, realigning to go forward, to follow through and nurture our creativity. That's going to be the birthing, the newness that they kept on saying. We're going on to the new. So clear out so you can divinely follow through on creative impulses, create the new, realign with your connection to the earth, to yourself, to spirit at this time. That's why we're doing all the balancing and clearing out so we can go forward like that. Oh God, this turned around right in my hands. Look at how gorgeous this is. And this is sign from heaven. sign from heaven. I feel like this whole reading has been a sign from heaven. You may actually be getting signs from heaven. Also, you could be getting inspiration from heaven. You can be getting signs, symbols, messages from loved ones passed down on your spirit guides, because they're backing and supporting you as you make your way. And the message is your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right. Isn't that, I have tears, I have goosebumps, and I think that's why I'm even doing this reading, that when you follow your creative impulses, you are aligning to be able to receive this, right? Like if I doubted and just rolled over at 3:11 in the morning and ignored that creative impulse of doing this reading, I wouldn't be able to receive this message and share it with you, that your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right. So besides this reading, you could really be receiving signs from heaven in all ways. Be open and clear and aligned, and open to receive that guidance and impulses. Like if you follow your creative nudges, if you get an intuition, like do something or whatever, it might be leading you to a sign from heaven, right? Be open to receive it. It's literally, they're waving hello and giving you reassurance. You'll be all right. What a journey that we're on right now, right? So they're coming through loud and clear. As long as we remain really clear too, and open to it, and following again, like those creative, being open and following those, it says your mind and emotions are aligned to receive the creative impulses of spirit. So that is just beautiful that we just got that card. So let's see what other flower therapy wants to come through. And we have, oh yes, look at this, release all anger. That is what we're doing. That's why there's a clear out. That's why there's a rebalancing. That's why it's realigned to the energies of the earth. Be open to receive that spirit. And that's the clear divine, that's the divine clear out that we're going through right now. They kept on saying we're tempering out of 2020. There has been so much heat, so much anger, so much, it has been the most, I mean, every adjective you can think of, and we're clearing all of that out. So release all the anger. This is Snapdragon, and the message from Spirit is don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. There has been countless spirit readings and messages about, not tuning into the negative words. Don't even, they kept on saying, like, have proper boundaries and don't entertain them anymore. Keep switching to positive thinking, positive thoughts. Don't entertain the negative so much anymore. And speak from your higher self. They literally kept on giving me for the last couple of months, check with your higher self for all your actions and reactions. And that is such a difficult task. But I catch myself, ever since they gave that to me, I can tell when I'm reacting from a lower vibration, and to always speak from your higher self. Tap in first, with your higher self. Don't perpetuate what you really don't want. Release your anger. That's part of the divine clear out and the rebalancing and centering and harmony and even perspective, everything of the key words here. Releasing the anger. They even have recovery here, recovering, balancing, clearing out, being more aligned. It's a lot of releasing that anger that we've all endured this year, everything directly, indirectly. So this is a real time to release that anger, and release that anger, release all the emotion, release everything we've absorbed this year. That's part of the flower therapy, is to release the anger, let go. And the next one, turning over in my hands, wise soul, azalea, wise soul. Look at how we're ending up as wise soul. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. So they have been saying this for a very long time, that we're rising up and we are really using more of our higher self. I always call you guys the high priestess at work in your life. And beyond the tarot, I just mean you're very divinely connected. You follow your divine intuition. You're really tapped in. You're really wise. You're using more of all your previous knowledge, all your knowledge. They kept on saying we're tapping into more of all we are and using that and rising up in the fullness of all we are. And it's just like this flower. Your soul carries ancient wisdom, and please embrace it. We're embracing more of that, and you have the knowledge to help those around you. You're literally playing a part in the big and the small to help others at this time, with everything that we're going through at this moment. Whether you believe in yourself or not, or what you're doing, you think it's small, it doesn't mean much, but it's like we all leave a little trail. They used to say that to me even as like a little kid. Like, think of yourself as leaving a trail where you go, and in the big and the small, you play a part, and you're definitely being used, divinely used at this time to make things better, to make things brighter, to make things work better, to all of that. So also nurture that, because like they said, please embrace that. And it's leaning here on, nourishment and support, which made me, with this card turned over, it's not just with others, but for yourself as well, to nourish and nurture yourself. You're really wise and using all that you are in really beautiful ways for yourself and others at this time, and that's part of the energy. So let's add now some magical herbs to the mix. That's what the recipe calls for. The spirit reading recipe was now add some magical herbs for some clear guidance, some magical herbs to this flower energy. Oh gosh, I love the backs of the cards of this deck. And we have endurance. Wow, have we shown endurance and patience and resiliency? Look at us rising up with all that we are and all we know we are to be at this moment. And look at even the illumination around the head of this flower. We're in full bloom. Our divine headlights are on, where you tapped into our divine guidance, standing up strong and resilient in our fullness. Even these leaves look like a heart to me, like full of love and compassion, and the patience, the endurance, literally the resiliency, is what's coming through here. That we've really showed our endurance, to continue showing your endurance, your strength, your resiliency, to get back up, to stay divinely connected, to be all that you are. And then we have, communication. So make no point about it, a lot has to do with, first of all, divine communication we're tapped in, and also we're divinely communicating with others, right? They're saying that you are, please embrace you being used at this point. We're all communicating with each other, communicate in higher, more positive ways, helping and supporting each other. You also could be very active with your throat or with writing or communicating at this time, and somehow that is helping. It could be helping with your work, with your relationships at this time. It's also really heightened. As much as we're physically separated, we're doing more emails, more texts, more calls, more Zoom calls. We're still highly communicating. Be really positive, be really supportive, be all that you can be through all your communications. That's basically all we have right now as a connector, especially with distance. It is really what's lifting us all up, what's really coming up, bringing projects together, people together, things making it better. So all of our communication, keep it pure, keep it clear intention, keep it positive, keep building to make things better. And you could really be strong in your communication skills when you're seeing this video, to not underestimate your powers of communication. And just like when they said about negativity, like rise up above negativity, keep it light, keep it positive, use your communication to do that for others as well, no matter what you're doing with work or your projects or personal, that kind of thing. Like, communication is definitely heightened in our strength at this time, no doubt about it. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So let's get some more magical herbs, adding some magical herbs to the mix. We have dreams. And this has been a recurring message too, that we're becoming really clear and illuminated with dreams, possibilities again, that we could be seeing. You see how it's like yellow and bright like the sun, that we're seeing as we get rebalanced and cleared out and everything else, that we're holding fast onto the purity of dreams becoming reality, of possibilities. That kept on saying so much more is possible, and we're all rising to it. And it's resting on here, which was literally your wise soul. We're all wise soul. If you're here on this planet right now, it's like using all that you are to make things better. Please embrace it. They're saying you have a divine knowledge here to help those around you. We're all being used in that fashion to go for the dreams. There are two flowers here. We're all working together to bring those dreams to fruition at this time. And it's a whole cycle of that, of dreams and possibilities coming to fruition. And you could be really getting clarity or being shown the way to go, to believe again, go for more possibilities, go for the dreams, keep the dreams alive. And look at the last card that's coming through, guidance. We are forever being guided. This has been really strong. Again, we had the signs from spirit, signs from heaven, guidance. We had a lot about following your intuition, like they made me say about you being a high priestess at work. You're really tapped in. And this is all about guidance. You're being guided. I keep going back to here. It almost looks like illumination. You're really in a lighthouse. You are the light. You are the lighthouse. You could be that for yourself, for others. Stay lit, stay risen up, if that's the word, risen up. But this guidance, you're being guided to persevere, to have endurance, to keep going for the dreams. You're also getting divine ideas. You could be getting real clarity, and we're all being guided to make things better. That has been a recurring message as well. So know that you're being divinely guided at this time. Like before, it said signs from heaven, and it literally said your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right. And you're being guided all the way around to keep having endurance, to keep going for those dreams. Better days are ahead of us. The future is bright. To not lose sight of that as we're making our way. So let's now end it with alchemy, pure flower alchemy. What are the key? What is the alchemy for our spirit? Flower energy, healing spirit. Now we're ending with alchemy. Just pure, beautiful alchemy. After we do this whole process and this whole reading, we're ending with alchemy, knowing we're truly being guided. Keep going for the dreams. The future is bright. There's so many possibilities. We're rebalancing, realigning, nurture that. You're being used to help yourself and others at this time. We're really being helped with endurance and stamina and resiliency to keep going. And we have radiant charm. Radiant charm. Something about this radiant is really popping out at me, that you're just going to, like they kept on saying, you're rising up with more of all you are. We all are, in a sense, doing that because it's all necessary. Also the charm part, back there they were like, you're being used, keep it positive, keeping it up, like this card, the communication. It's being a light. We had the lighthouse. Yeah, the lighthouse here. Radiate charm, radiate better, radiate stronger, radiate positivity. You're being used in that way. You could also be really radiating charm at this time and being used, to uplift or to be shining a light on things or making it better or brighter. You actually have that in another spirit message, that you're being used to make it brighter for yourself and others. This is not a time like any other. We are the light. You, me, whoever's listening, those who will never see this video. People around the world are providing the light in a very dark time. So radiate charm, radiate that light, radiate all you are. Keep it up. Let's get some more alchemy, radiating charm. That is our natural state of alchemy, is purely radiating charm. In full bloom, being beautiful. We have two more. Oh, yes, yes. Hope in love. Hope in love. They're telling us there is such hope in love. This is beautiful. There is hope in love. And that is what we're constantly being guided and reshifted to realign with, that's where hope lies, basically, right? Everything underneath is saying that this is leading us to hope in love. And the last one we have, which is so needed, is good luck. Good luck is here to bless us. So this could be a time where we're really planting seeds of good luck, where good luck and good fortune are heading our way. It's resting on dreams. The future is bright. The possibilities are endless. Much more is possible. We're working towards that. Keep your eyes on that prize and keep your eyes on that. And there is good luck for that. We have backing, remember. We had signs from spirit and loved ones that are blessing our work that we're doing. They're blessing all that we're doing, all of our efforts, all of our seeds that we're planting. Every time we're looking for the brightness, there's good luck that's blessing our way forward. Let's end it with one more alchemy. But hope and love. There's definitely hope and love, radiant charm, hope and love, and good luck is there for us. Good luck for our efforts, good luck for our future, good luck for dreams and our possibilities and what we're all doing. And let's get some more alchemy. And we have, yes, I knew it, new beginnings. And that's what they want to remind us. Every reading has been about going for the new. We're cleansing out the old. We're releasing 2020, especially. There are people, situations, circumstances that are definitely leaving. Go for the new beginnings. Go afresh. There's good luck with new beginnings. There's good luck with new dreams, new possibilities. It's a new cycle that we're going into. The future is brighter. There are new possibilities on the horizon. Keep focused on the new beginnings, and that is what they're blessing us with. Because remember, you're radiating charm with everything that we're doing in our souls right now. You're attracting, you're radiating, you're the light right now in these dark times. Oh, no matter who you are, what you're doing. Hope in love. That is the hope in love. That is, it's almost like, I want to say the energy behind everything that we're all, it almost seems like divine and engineering, hope and love, that everything's coming together and everything is being worked out and everything is moving on those wheels of love. And good luck for all our dreams and what we're going for and our possibilities, and it's for these new beginnings. So there is a lot of support here. This has been a lot about clearing out and balancing and healing and setting forward on the new, using more of all you are. There's such endurance and guidance. I love the card about the guidance and this hello from spirit. So know that you're getting a lot of signs from spirit. I love this. I mean, basically this whole reading was all about your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right. And definitely you are, because there's hope and love, there's good luck here, and it's all about new beginnings. That's what we're going forward with. So we're kind of in that transition, as much as you see with everything else, that we're cleansing out the new, we're rebalancing, we're realigning. Then we have to nurture these new beginnings. We have to know that there's good luck behind them, that we have to stay focused on these beautiful dreams and possibilities, keep our spirits uplifted and nourish that for this. Also, the clear out and the rebalancing will realign you so you get more creative impulses and you act on those creative impulses, leading to better new beginnings. Just like how this reading organically, the 311 message to do a reading, so we get these messages. It's like just listening to something as little as that, it led to following a creative impulse and it created something. So then you do that in your life and it's just a beautiful thing. So this has been the Flower Energy Healing Spirit reading and messages, or anytime you may find it. This is all for new beginnings. Nurture yourself and others at this time. You are so the light in this dark time, in the big and the small, to keep radiating charm. There's good luck for the future in dreams, new possibilities, new beginnings. In the meantime, rebalance, cleanse out, realign, and pay attention to your divine guidance, because there's a lot coming through with creative impulses, your intuition, your guidance. We even have the guidance card underneath here. So make no mistake, you're definitely being guided through this whole time on how to stay uplifted, what dreams to go for, what new beginnings to go for, how to cleanse out the negativity, all of that. You're divinely connected and being led all through to these new beginnings. And there's a lot of good luck for the future for this, and new dreams and possibilities. So this has been the Flower Energy Healing Spirit reading and messages. And take care. Bye-bye.